Wack 100 got ties to the industry and streets. Do you think he uses the power to build or just bully?
He don't have no ties to the streets. He has ties to the industry because he's trying to play bully. And they think he has ties to the streets because he talk loud with a deep voice. But he ain't been known to hurt nobody. So he can't bully nobody. And he's never been seen outside on camera in public with a bunch of the industry people tied to the streets. He bullied people on Clubhouse. He bullied people on Adam 22 in interviews by over talking on the microphone. But a presence in the streets as a bully, he's obsolete and invincible.
What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Stingy, and I'm back with another one just like the other one, man. We got Charleston White going in on Wack 100 when he was asked, is he a bully in the industry or the streets? Charleston White wasn't playing. He let him have it, man. So let's see what Charleston White had to say about Wack 100.
Do you think Wack 100 actually help artists or he just benefit from their drama?
Who have he been known to help? He say he put the Kodak Black and 6ix9ine thing together. You know, he say, you know, he managed Blueface, but you don't see Blueface performing shows. If it wasn't for Krishan, Blueface wouldn't have a Zeus deal. They trauma in domestic violence abuse together is appeasing and appealing. But if you separate them two, they ain't as thrilling and appealing for the public. Now I don't know who do he help? Who have he helped? Everybody, I don't know who he helped. I don't know what he known for, other than on Piru. He don't know what he known for, huh? And he know everybody business. And don't know nobody. Cause he talk like he know me, homie, don't know nothing about me. He don't know nobody I know, don't know nobody or nothing. This what get me about them. Have you noticed ain't nobody ever showed my arrest record? They showed everybody arrest record. They have, nigga, I won't know, they won't show my criminal record or nothing, cause I ain't got now. I ain't been in no major trouble to have to tell, to want to tell. I ain't faced no long time in prison. I've been playing daddy from 25 years. Nigga, I've been playing daddy, you know, and trying to play pimp on the side. You know, nigga, I've been trying to play daddy and walk the fence at night trying to play pimp.
What's one thing about Wack 100 you respect even if you don't rock with him?
He's a savvy hip-hop businessman. He's a savvy hip-hop businessman that can get you to the door and possibly to a table to sit down.
That's a fact.
But he can't walk you through. I respect him because he's a critical thinker. That's how he play everybody. That's how he can play everybody against each other. That's a trait that you learn in the juvenile system. So he a boys' home baby like me. Yeah, he grew up in the boys' home just like me. So during our era, because he and I are the same age, homie, depending on where you were, they brainwashed our mind to be master, homie, nah, nigga, every that come through the boys' home during my era went on to be prison leaders, gang leaders, kingpins. Now, homie, they had to stop what they was doing because they was developing. They were developing some strong-minded leaders. They had to stop. It was almost like they were brainwashing us. So the therapy, the psychiatrists, the psychologists, the thinking errors, the light, homie, the different kind of programs that we was indoctrinated in 16 hours a day for 6-7 years. a kid's normal life out here mentally can't compare to my thinking level. I was raised to be a psychiatrist, a psychologist, because I grew up in their field, in their world, where if they say, hey, well, Charleston, why did you do that? You say, remember, I did that because he made me upset and I was angry. Well, how did you feel before you got angry? Most motherfuckers can't say, what you mean? I got mad. Well, there's other feelings before anger. Anger is a smoke screen. That's the last emotion. So you gotta, so then you say, well, I felt like he was gonna hit me. Well, that's a.
Hey man, if y'all been through the same thing that he talking about, make sure y'all let me know down below in the comments, man, how y'all feel about what he just said. Cause he is cooking up for y'all.
Thought, Charleston. I need you to tell me how you felt. So they gonna give you, so you can't come up with a word because you don't know how you feel because nobody's taught you your feelings. So they're gonna give you a sheet of paper with 100 different smiling faces, frown faces, with I feel excited, I feel oblivious, and you look at them faces. So now you're learning how to identify what you feel. Not only that, when you say, well, I feel like, well, Charles, I asked you what you thought. You tell, so now you're learning to separate your feelings from what you think. Homie, do you know how critical that is to thinking? Because as a kid, you act off your emotions based off lack of brain development. They call it being impulsive. As an adult, you're not supposed to be impulsive. You're supposed to be a logical, rational thinker. But if your feelings and your thoughts are mixed together, then how can you separate the two if you're not taught? That's why motherfuckers be trying to tell you how they feel, but telling you what they think. And it's a confusion in the communication. Because I'm trying to understand how you think, but you expressing what you feel, but can't say, I feel this. But you angry doing it, expressing anger, but you want me to say, I hurt you. I'm seeing anger. So nigga, that's why we can't communicate. We can't separate our thoughts and feelings. So just think, nigga, I stayed in the system almost 7 years from being brainwashed, having to memorize, minimizing, justification, blaming, easily aggravated, aggravating others, misleading others, easily misled, inconsiderate to self. And so now I got to memorize these. So Wack 100 is one of those kids. So that's why if you put him in any environment, he's a manipulator because he has the skills to manipulate. That's why there's no environment you can put me in with my age group that I won't excel because of my training and thinking. And I'm intelligent and I can articulate. So you can't put me with my age group of just normal 48 years old. I exceed past them because of the environment I grew up in. Same with how white people exceed past us because of the environments they grew up in.
How do you see Wack 100, businessman or internet gangster?
Internet gangster. Because you don't know any successful businesses he can point at. Now he says he has a diaper business, which I've peeked into the diaper business, but that's a future takeoff. But he's an internet gangster. That's why it's on Piru. I pull up on you. That's why that persona is given out. He don't give out the businessman persona. He give out the type of that's go backdoor the people he do business with.
Right.
That's why he got 6 tapes of Nipsey Hussle, this tape of Larry Who. That's why he got dirt on everybody. Real businessmen ain't got dirt on everybody.
If you had to label Wack in one word, what would it be?
Wack.
So who's more dangerous to the culture, you or Wack?
Wack.
Okay, now let's move on.
Hey man, I want to know y'all thoughts and opinions, man. Who more dangerous, Wack or Charleston White? Who more dangerous to the people? Get in the comments and let me know for sure, for sure.
Do you think people in hip hop celebrate black women building families the same way they do others?
Other who?
Like other cultures.
You mean like other
races
cultures celebrate?
Yeah.
What other cultures celebrate building families?
I don't know, this was Peachy Blanco asked.
Yeah, I don't know no other culture. I see them celebrate mama and mama, daddy and daddy. Where we see it, where they promoting building other families. What television show can we look at All in the Family where they got the mama, the daddy, the kids, like Roseanne Barr? Where can a show on television that we can look at in any pop culture and see a family show? So no other race is promoting, but surely not. We don't want no family over here in the hip hop culture. We want, and when them get old, then we want them to be some old women. But when they young, we don't want no more family. No, man, don't nobody want no family. That's why we ain't got no families. If they wanted families, we would have families. Nobody wants a family. Men, everybody wants to get the kid already walking. They want the kid already taught manners. Nobody wants to go through the development stages of having to develop the kid properly. So they don't want that. And then don't nobody want to play the role of family.
I ain't gonna lie, Charleston White definitely got a point because, man, my son, he's 2 years old. And he say little words and stuff, but like my girl, she just so used to the other kids, they was talking early. And I be trying to tell her, like, man, you gotta let him develop on his own, man. You can't just rush things, you know? But he definitely got a point right there, bro.
The woman don't want to have to stay home and mother and work minimally and sacrifice her dreams of being a aspiring model or actress or a CEO of a company so she can teach her kids how to read, so she can breastfeed the baby, so she can spend the first 2 years with the kids so the baby ain't got to go to daycare. Don't nobody want to do that. No, don't no want to have to marry no woman. He pregnant, got her pregnant by because they started too early. He didn't wait to her. So he ain't rushing to marry this bitch. He just met. They just met 2 months ago at the club and this bitch pregnant. And I got her from another. Ain't in a rush to do that. We want to keep it. Man, I'm finna go something else. I don't even know if that's my baby. I don't want to stick around. That's what we don't want to build that family. It's too much to look at online every day to be a real family man.
What message does it send to young fans when Cardi embraces motherhood in the middle of her career?
Don't teach us shit. Them young fans ain't looking at Cardi for inspiration. How the f they go look at Cardi and they hearing their mama in there get they hearing their mama, oh Lord, and moaning and groaning for that dick. They hearing their daddy or their uncle and they're jacking off to the porn in the bathroom. Then they wake up and they gotta walk to school and they late every Tuesday. They ain't looking for Cardi for shit. No inspiration. And she been getting molested. She ain't seen, her mama got 5 kids by 4 different. How the f she go look for Cardi from anything? How many people live in a entertainment facade? We are not looking for our rappers and black entertainers for no inspiration. We just draw from their music based off what we feel. They music don't do nothing but fuel what we feel, but they don't inspire no wanna be like her. She got an auntie already way more hoes than Cardi B. Her mama print been showing since she been in school. Mama been showing that. Them little boy been talking about how big or how fat her mama since she was a little boy touching her. She can't even think inspiration Cardi B. Man, let's be real.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Charleston White was cooking on this one, man. Shout out to Terrance Gangsta Williams, man. He always got the dopest Charleston White interviews, man, and I like how he asks his peoples in his community for the questions, man. That's really dope. Now, what I need y'all to do is hit that like button, hype the video, and get in them comments, man. Turn your subscription bell on, all, and click one of these videos on the screen. But I'm out, man. Peace.